If you're feeling like you're stuck within your life, your business, sometimes all you need is just a little bit of outside perspective. Let me elaborate just a little bit more on that. I remember a while back I was struggling with something. I had this problem I just couldn't solve. I just felt like I was going around in a circle, going around within my own mind, trying to write things down, trying to figure things out on my own. And I was like, man, this sucks. I'm stuck. So I really needed a little bit of outside perspective in order to get over that roadblock, that little struggle, that little thing that was kind of holding me back. So I phoned a friend. Matter of fact, I phoned about two or three different people and I got different perspectives on the thing that I was struggling with. You see, perspective is one of those things that really comes from your knowledge, your skills, your experience, and that we all have different knowledge. We all have different skills. We all have different experiences. So whenever you're struggling with something, it's always a good idea to get a little bit of outside perspective. Hey, from your knowledge, what are your thoughts? From your perspective, what are your thoughts? And don't argue. Don't don't give feedback. Remember, if you're trying to get outside perspective, you're listening, you're learning, you're understanding. You're not necessarily listening to speak. You're listening to learn. You're listening to understand. You're listening to get that little outside perspective. So let me share a story with you here real quick. Um, I had this really big problem that I was trying to solve, and I was just stuck. I mean, I was just really in a rut. I had no clue what I was doing. I was stressing out. I was like high anxiety. This thing had a deadline that I had to meet. And I was like, okay, let me look within my friends and my family who's a subject matter expert at this thing. And I reached out to a friend of mine and we had like a 4 hour long conversation. And at the end of that 4 hours, guess what? I was unstuck. I had so much feedback. I had so many great ideas flowing from that one conversation of 4 hours that I was able to go back in and I was able to accomplish that thing that I was stuck on. So if you ever feel like you're stuck, get some perspective. Phone a friend, phone a family member, figure out who within your inner circle knows just a little bit more than you do about that thing and contact different people. Sometimes you need a little perspective here, a little perspective there, a little bit of perspective over here that really allows you to see things from multiple angles, multiple perspectives. Because here's the thing. Oftentimes, someone might miss something. You're missing something. Somebody else might miss something. So when you contact multiple people, you get all these different ideas, these different things, these different perspectives. Like, hey, I did it this way. Well, guess what? I did it this way. Well, man, I did it this way. I never try to limit things to where there's only one way of doing anything. And I truly believe that. I truly believe there's really not any one way to do a lot of things within this life. And that's the reason why having a little bit of outside perspective is important. So once you really understand that when you're reaching out to a friend, you're really reaching out to gain their knowledge, their skills, their wisdom, and their perspective. So hopefully that was helpful for you. I know this was kind of a short take here on perspective, but I really wanted to share kind of my thoughts on perspective. And let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts about perspective and how does it pertain to you? And have you used outside perspective and how has it benefited you? And if you like this video, once again, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel as well too. I have a lot of content here on my channel that I truly believe will help you out. And here somewhere on the screen, you're going to see a next video. Please consider watching that next video and learn some more and connect with me more on my website, terrywadethompson.com. So if you want a couple of free books, you want to check out my training, my programs, everything that I have going on, you can connect with me on my website, terrywadethompson.com. And I look forward to seeing you, and we'll see you in the next video.